And thank God for Merle Kilgore. I say that all the time. I never met Merle.
Oh, what a character.
But man, yeah, I've heard. And thank God for him. He was the one damn guy that just, he had to be like, it had to be weird because of the age difference thing too. He had to be like, kind of like a brother to him, but also kind of like a dad figure, kind of guiding him and, dragging him out there, trying to keep him focused on the shows and the business stuff. And at the same time, he encouraged him, man. I feel like nobody encouraged, Hank Jr. to do his own stuff because, like you said, it was like that in his early 20s and all this. And Merle,
That's
man,
interesting. I've never thought about that, but you're right. It wasn't like there was a group around him saying,
no,
okay, find yourself musically. You're right there. And, he had to go to Muscle Shoals, Alabama to find it, to find himself musically. And boy, did he.
Yeah. And I think Waylon was a big part in that too. The me and
that's true.
Me and Shooter are very good friends, and we geek out on this Hank stuff all the time. And our record is The New South. That's my favorite Hank. It's just something there. It's just, you can almost kind of feel like you're there, and you can hear his true artistry coming out. I mean, the Hank Jr. and Friends, I think, was really pivotal, but The New South to me just encompasses everything, and Waylon just, I mean, you can, even Uncle Pen, the way they did it, they had Rick Hall playing the fiddle. You can hear him kind of say, all right, jump in there, Rick, and he's like, well, do it while the machine's on. Go ahead and play one. I love that,
Oh, God. That was another moment that changed my life. When I heard that record, when I heard Feeling Better.
Yes.
And, and it was really stripped down.
Yeah.
Not overproduced by any means. And then I heard those Steve Young songs like Montgomery in the Rain. And
oh, yeah. Long Way to Hollywood.
Long Way. Oh. And then The New South, too, in that song. And that was unlike any. I mean, Waylon was sure doing his thing at that time, and that was really, that was really an inspiration to me. But then I heard Hank, and he was totally doing it in another little area. Yeah, he was on an island by himself.
Yeah, and I feel like about Kilgore. I feel like if it hadn't have been for him, we may not ever got he may not ever been what he became. He may not ever felt comfortable enough to express his true songs that, Stoned at the Jukebox, stuff like this that he's writing, Living Proof. My God, all these songs, it's like he's pouring his damn heart out, and nobody encouraged him to do that except for Merle Kilgore. I feel like Merle would have sat there like this and just said, play me everything you wrote. I want to hear everything. I feel like he was his only support, even before he was manager. When JR was managing him in Coleman, like he was talking about, Merle was there. He was, and
those
there.
Those were very important years too. Him being able to come to Coleman, Alabama, and have a place to come to, and leave Nashville at that moment. I mean, there couldn't have been better timing for that. I mean, because the heartache that he had gone through at that time, and then then the mountain fall was just around the corner. I mean, it was good that he was in Coleman, Alabama, I think.